Hi guys, and welcome to Body Masters Coaching. So today I'm going to be bringing up the subject of helping you fix mistakes. We all make mistakes, okay? There isn't a single person on the planet that hasn't made a mistake. In fact, my dad actually used to say, the person that never made a mistake never made anything. Okay, I think Edison failed something like 160 times to actually make the light bulb. And someone said to him, "How does it fail? How does it feel to have made that many mistakes?" And he said, "Well, it actually feels pretty good because every time I find a way the light bulb doesn't work, it takes me closer to the way it is going to work." And that's what I want to talk to you about today. The only way to learn from your mistakes is to actually assess why you make those mistakes. Otherwise, you keep making the same mistake over and over again and you end up getting nowhere, which is very frustrating and quite demoralizing. And eventually, if you're not careful, then you can want to quit, which doesn't help you out at all because you end up staying exactly where you don't want to be. And the reason why I know that you end up staying where you don't want to be is because if you didn't want to be there, then you wouldn't be trying to get somewhere else. So, how do we learn from our mistakes? Well, the only way to learn from your mistakes is to assess yourself. And part of the assessing yourself process involves you keeping track of your goals, keeping track of where you currently are, and making sure that you're basically monitoring every factor you possibly can to help you move forward, and then to reevaluate. So when things kind of go wrong and you fall off the wagon, so let's say you go to a party and you end up eating something that you're intolerant to, so you have a reaction and you're left feeling grotty and grubby for a few days because your digestive system's trying to clear it out. If you don't learn from that mistake, you're going to get caught in that situation again at a later date. So what can you learn? Well, you can learn to check what's in the food. You can learn to let people know that you have food sensitivities. You could learn to plan and prep and eat before you go to things like that. So when you get to that occasion, it's a case of you don't even have to go near the buffet because you're already fed and watered. So the point today is to just bring up that little tip of getting you to assess yourselves. And sometimes you can't actually assess yourself fully because you kind of get blindsided about where you are. So sometimes it helps to have someone else take an objective look at where you are with your lifestyle, with your goals, all that type of stuff, and just kind of lay things out with you and say, right, and you should do this with someone who you really trust and say, okay, be honest with me. Where am I going wrong? What am I doing wrong? What do I do well? And what can I do better? And then that way, you actually can start to make some progress because you get an outside pair of eyes looking in at you going, well, every Saturday night you eat crap. I know. I really need to stop. Okay, so why don't we just not go to the supermarket on a Saturday and make sure we don't buy any crap? Oh, that's a good idea. I never thought about doing that. So sometimes an external pair of eyes or ears helps you to progress because they look at things from a different perspective that you might not see.